Počitaj. Hello, everyone. This is Eva Sanders. I am a transition coach for women, working mainly with expat women. I do believe that you were born to thrive. However, moving to another country or to another place, sometimes changing language, losing your friends, being needing to create a new social network and integrate professionally, it can be a true challenge. And maybe if you're an expat, you already had this experience. It can take time. Sometimes it's hard. Your confidence can drop. And sometimes it's really difficult to find a job in a new country, for example, Switzerland. And your confidence can be disrupted, and you can start to really have a low self-esteem, and it can be hard. So that's why I created a program Born to Thrive to help you to not to waste time. Sometimes it can take years and it's not necessary. And today I wanted to introduce Tereza. Welcome, Tereza.
Hello, thank you.
It's a pleasure to welcome you and to interview you. Actually, we met probably 2 years ago, something like that. And at that time, you were living already in Zurich, Switzerland, and life was not completely easy. So we got in touch. You took one session with me, then time happened, life happened, and then finally last year, end of November, the beginning of December, probably, you signed up for my 3 month coaching. And I'd like to know what brought you to sign up for my program. Why did you do it?
So back then, I found myself at a professional crossroad, and I was having a job that wasn't very feasible anymore. Basically, I lived in Switzerland, but I kept my old job from Czechia, where I come from, and where I also moved from to Switzerland. And obviously, there were challenges. It just didn't work as it should anymore.
Well,
And
maybe we can just precise what kind of job you did at that time.
I had my own architecture studio. I'm an architect. And
And entrepreneur.
yes, an entrepreneur. And I wasn't ready to kill that baby. And that's why I kept it for a few years here. And then I realized that I need to I need to start searching for an actual job here in Switzerland. And I was completely lost. Um,
Was
and I
it,
knew
how did you imagine an actual job at that time? What did it mean for you?
it's not like I had a specific idea. I think I wanted to do something with architecture,
Mhm.
but I was a bit lost as to where to start searching. I mean, aside from the obvious, I don't know, job.ch, right? But I was also very frightened. It was a new territory, and I didn't know the norms. I didn't really know what was expected of me on that professional level. And it was a bit, I was a bit lost, I would say.
Yeah, so this was my next question. How were you feeling? A bit lost, frightened? And so, how your life looked like at that time? What did you do through your days? And
Well, I kept sending out my resumes, and I
Mhm.
kept getting negative responses from potential employers. I don't speak very good German yet. I'm learning now. But I think that was one of the impediments. And also, I didn't have any previous experience here in Switzerland. And um,
How was it for you to
this
get all
negative,
these negative responses?
yeah, exactly, that this negative wave was bringing me down. Um, I was growing a bit. I was growing more pessimistic a day,
Mhm.
and I felt like my professional life was falling apart.
Yes. Well, what's really hard is that we start to doubt our abilities. Like we start to confuse the fact that we are not hired, that there are no responses with our own worth and professional ability, isn't it?
Absolutely. I felt like I was not enough. I wasn't good
Mm-hmm.
enough. And I mean, I this a constant refusal from the employers. It felt as if I would never ever succeed. It didn't even
Mm-hmm.
stand a chance in my mind
Yes, yes.
after a
Then
certain
this
amount of
negative
time
self-talk starts
establishing.
to operate in the head and it really starts to be hard. So tell me, where are you today? We have done our 3 month coaching. Now we are probably 1 month and a half later after the end. Where are you today? How do you feel? And how have you evolved?
I would say the major shift happened inside me. I no longer have this fear in me, and I came out of my shell. I started being much more active. I started volunteering for a Zurich-based NGO. I go to networking events. That was something I would never ever have done before. I am a bit introverted, and
Mhm,
this was difficult for me at first. It was definitely a step outside of my comfort zone, but I did it, and I think I'm actually enjoying it in a way.
mhm,
So I'm still searching for a job. It's not like I have it yet,
mhm,
but I'm also I started an intense German course.
mhm,
So I think my days are much more structured, and I started taking steps necessary for being able to function as a part of society here, much on a
mhm.
much deeper level than I was
Yeah.
before.
How
And
do you feel on the daily basis now?
I feel free.
Wow.
I wake up and I feel like the day is there for me. Um, and the life is kind of happening. Um, I mean, it sounds funny, but for me, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
I am not here anymore being caught in a tornado of events. Um, I steer my ship.
Wow. That's beautiful. And I know, well, you didn't get a job right now, but you already had some proposals.
Yes,
So
exactly.
things starts to flow towards you now,
Yes, the door um, is open, I think, and the opportunities are flowing already.
which means that we succeeded in reversing this. Well, I have so many rejections and my confidence goes down. Now it's, wow, someone got in touch with me.
Yes,
So,
yes, absolutely, and
so
it feels
that
good.
like proofs of that things are changing and moving.
Yes, indeed.
So tell me, what did you love about the coaching? What were the favorite parts for you?
Um, I would say so. During each lesson, we would do deep work where you really peek into your own soul. Those were my most favorite parts.
Hmm.
It's not always pleasant. It's sometimes quite difficult work to do. At least for me, it was. There were some demons lurking down there, but I would say that the hard work really pays off, and knowing that I'm working on myself,
Hmm.
the best part. That I found the courage to actually go through um, all that difficult work and have it done.
Wow, that's amazing. What was the reward for this difficult or maybe sometimes a bit uncomfortable work,
Yeah.
where I really try to create a space of safety and openness and non-judgment so that you can truly open in your own rhythm and embrace and integrate these parts that maybe were lost somewhere on the way, which makes you like more whole, you are like more complete, and you can use more of your own resources. What was the reward? How did you feel, for example, at the end of the session where we just went through this inner work?
I would say it was as if I was pieces of Lego, and
Mm-hmm.
every session I took a few and I put them back in place.
Hmm.
So I felt more and more complete.
Hmm.
And I would say every session gave me more and more courage to try new things,
Yeah.
um, to change some old patterns,
Hmm.
and to keep going. So there was definitely, I was hopeful, I was
Mm-hmm.
courageous. Um, um, and as you said, I felt more whole.
Hmm. Did you get any concrete steps at the end of the session to move ahead, to have like a individual work between the sessions? Because the coaching is about, I have a goal, I have a plan, and I have concrete steps.
Yes, yes. At the end of each lesson, we would create a list of steps I was supposed to do. And it's helpful. It gives one a structure to follow.
Yes. Hmm.
And some of those steps were exactly what I'm doing now. Find volunteering organization, or focus more on German. So actually, yes, um, it definitely keeps moving you forward to the goal.
Hmm. Beautiful. Well, what I heard from your previous answer was like, after each session, I gain courage, ability to move forward, to try new things, to try things that I wouldn't be able to try at the beginning or before the coaching. And that's exactly what happens very often with my clients, that they come to me. Sometimes they are confused, but sometimes they even know what they would like to create, but it's like out of the reach. They procrastinate. They just don't know where to start. They don't have clarity how to move ahead. And then they actually waste time figuring it out, thinking too much, not acting enough. And this is what changes. We really step into this role of actor. I act, I do, I try it. Maybe it will work or not, but I just do. And I become active. By becoming active, we lose this heaviness inside that holds us back. And we actually start to move ahead, gaining courage and confidence on the path,
Yeah.
which, which is really important. Okay, Teresa, tell me, why would you recommend my coaching to someone else?
I think, I mean, my first thought was that it's life-changing. It's
Mhm.
not in a way that it would change you. I think I was still the same person before. I was just a little lost in a fog. And through the sessions, through the therapy, as you said, I was able to step outside and find the potential that was in me and become much more active and much more focused. And so I would recommend this to everyone who is a little bit lost, like I was, or who wants to even find out some interesting truths about themselves, learn more, and feel better. I would, I mean, yes, this is, I'm saying, I'm telling you to whom I would recommend it, but it also hopefully answers the question why. Um,
Absolutely. Well, Teresa, thank you very much for taking time, sharing your experience. I wish you all the best. May you always take courage to try new things, to ask for help if you need it, to ask for support, to shine your beautiful gifts, especially creative gifts. Teresa is very creative, and bring your dream completely out. Thank you very much. All the best for you. And if you feel lost right now, if you really don't know how to move ahead, I invite you to click on the link below this video. There is a little survey. Please fill the survey. And if you qualify, I will get in touch with you and I'll offer you an purpose activation session, which will be free for you and that will help you to bring more of your potential into your life because I do believe that you were born to thrive.